Hello, how you guys doing? Sorry for the late stream today. Having some problems with the car. Dropped it off yesterday to get it inspected, get it figured out, because it was making this weird grinding sound. Turns out, no brake pads. They're just gone, which is cool. And also because we got it from up north, the couplers for the brakes are rusted. So that's not a Pog-worthy thing, Pogbot. You're evil. Anyway, it turns out cars rust. I haven't run into that as a Texan. It's raining. There's water coming from the sky. It's really weird. We don't do that here. So like the idea of rust that happens, I don't know. Anyway, we're playing some AI Somnium files. I will learn how to pronounce this at some point. It's not Solomon files. When I add like an L into everything in this game, some files. Yeah, we're playing some files. I'm excited to get back into this game. You know, some files. You do have 2 games. You have time. Yeah, this one and the next one, right? Yeah, so I guess I could catch people up based on... Oh, also another thing I should say. So I tried my, I tried having the videos come out like the day of the stream, since the Twitch has stopped doing the enforcement on the VODs. Being 24 hours or whatever, and just all the VODs just didn't want to upload, so they came out today instead of Wednesday, which is good, you know, it's sooner. So this stream you're watching is from the 30th if you're watching on After Hours, which means that when it comes out, it'll be on the 31st, because that's about as soon as it'll get uploaded and everything will work and all that jazz. So the attempt to have it upload as soon as I was done with it, not a thing. Just not a thing. This one has... This one is... Yeah, I think that one's... I mean, they're about the same moment. This one has like a couple extra seconds to it. So what were we doing again? Oh, that's nice. It's got like a little like Capsies cutscene. What games? There's some game. I think this was like a thing. It was like a style choice for a while. Saturn! Thank you for the 3 months of support. There are multiple U's in there. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki. You pronounce like each 2-character bit as its own bit with Japanese names. Mizuki. Right? Like, don't pay any attention to how the U and the K would interact. That's not relevant. It's because the Japanese letters are sort of... Just learn Japanese. It's called a syllable. Sort of. Koro Kosa, think of it, the 13 months of support. Date just keeps bringing in children to the crimes. Oh, right. His name is Date. I thought you were talking about, like, a personal thing, and I'm like, dude, you need to, like, what? I thought you were talking about your personal life and like people were bringing their dates to like crime scenes or whatever, and I'm just like, please get with a better person. Like, I don't know you like that well. You've subbed to me for 13 months, but like, whatever your dating situation is, don't. Is this the detective with the homophobia? No, it's heterophobia. Because they're different colors. I saw a suspicious figure in the Somnium, yeah? But I couldn't be sure of its exact location. Brought Mizuki. Sorry, gonna like overemphasize pronouncing things right. Also, would I bring Tilda to a crime scene for a date? She really doesn't like blood. She likes cartoons. Because she doesn't like shows with real people in them. So I think that she wouldn't care for that. Like, if it were a haunted house, I think she would be down. Let me go ahead and get rid of this tea bag. Just have a little bit of tea. I've been driving around with the bad car to get it to a new shop. Because the shop, is it Mizuki, the Japanese word for swimsuit? Okay. Japanese to English. Okay. Actually switch those. Swimsuit. Mizugi. Gi. GI. Not. Yeah. Close. Very close. G instead of a K. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Oh, right. We're doing a thing. The horse was turned upside down. Looks sad. Looks like a sad overturned insect. I'm looking... Okay, like... Okay. You know what? It's anime. It's cool aesthetic. But... how in the hell did they pull this off? Like, these things have to be heavy as fuck. Right? Like, you don't just, like, casually, like, lift... Like, the amount of work that would go in... I mean, like, if I were a kid... And I wanted to... They're probably hollow. They gotta have, like, some really enthusiastic... I mean, I feel like... very dedicated pranks. I feel like most kids would just, like, tag the place would be, like... drawings of penises... their fake gang name, and then like they'd break like a horse's leg off or something, and then they would just like, you know, leave. That seems like more on brand. Past the bush. Yeah, let's go there. It's a very specific spot. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path there. It's covered by brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Oh, what's this? Cityscape? Yeah, sure. The Kawasaki district. There we go. Just real break that one down. District. Bench. A bench. Yep. That's what people call me. All right. I'm looking for green things. Past the brush? Yeah. Okay. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever.
Wow. Okay, you are a teenager.
And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me.
Okay.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted.
She's 12? Yeah, she's got like preteen energy going right now.
I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Mm-hmm. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus.
Okay.
In fact, I wish it were a cactus.
Okay.
So stop worrying about
her
me,
mom
okay?
did just die. That's fine.
So she says.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think...
Yeah, I mean, like, that's...
He was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella.
Weird and creepy.
But I don't remember anything else.
Yeah.
I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like, that's preteen issues, attitude sort of thing with trauma. For sure. Like, she's relatively believable. Her voice actor's doing a good job.
What do you remember?
I was listening to this book the other day. Does anyone know what Fred from Scooby-Doo's accent is? Because Fred from Scooby-Doo says treasure. Treasure. He says treasure really fucking weird. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Treasure. Yeah, no, there was a story I was listening to the other day, and they pronounce treasure the same way. Is that California? It's weird. It's a LibriVox recording, which means that it's like public domain recorded by some guy. Treasure. Look, it's the treasure.
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
It may be pronounced date, but you pronounce it data. Oh. I see.
I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
Is that why you cut the thing up?
I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now,
Treasure.
this is where Mom...
That's not what the original His name may be spelt, comma, date, comma, but you pronounce it date. Date. Right. Yep. Nope. Nope. I like that I got the essence of their thing down, because they're like, it's pronounced this way, but you're probably going to pronounce it wrong anyway. And I'm like, oh, it's pronounced data? All right. So, you know, spiritually, I feel like I got to what they were getting at there. Dante without the N. Date. With the N. Okay, so that was like 2 times I did that in a row. Listen, I'll be real. Herman has been an asshole the last couple of nights. I love him. I fed them, so when the alarm goes off, no, I'm not getting up. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Are you thinking about how your mom got super murdered?
Just wondering where this goes.
The investigation, the path, or your life? I don't know the answer to any of those. She's looking behind the bush. I guess I should check it out. Okay, I can do that now?
What's past here?
This leads to the subway.
What?
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service.
Dude, fucking mole people?
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason. As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Ba? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Not Alba. Like the fucked up version of ABBA. Yeah. Chat confirms I can read. Iba. Yeah.
This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
There is no L there. Yep, same with Solomon files. Which is just not the name of it. There's just no L in there.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
Does that make it a subway still?
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. A railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm glad someone finally pointed out how that weird that is. Also, her backpack is a little fella. Have you noticed? Like, it's like, there's an eye, and there's an eye, and then his nose is right here, and then he's got, like, real big pouty, like, lips, and, like, I don't know, maybe, like, a chin strap. Do you see it?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something.
It throws me off how this game looks low budget after the second game. The same way that this game looked high budget post ZDD. I'm interested to see how this goes. I think what the guy who writes these needs to do is he needs to come up with one universe, write it, do one story with it, and then leave it the fuck alone. But do the Sid Meier's thing, you know? I know that's very, like, American and very, like, Western to like take credit for the whole team, but like do that, right? So that way people go, oh, it's that guy. I know I'm gonna get some weird fucking bullshit when I listen to this, you know? And that way he can go fucking off the rails, but like keep it contained to a story. Because I think part of my issue with Zero Time Dilemma, which I'm going to bitch about for fucking ever, yes. Probably not forever. I've only been here for like 16 minutes, you're good.
I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV.
Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding by Hideo Kojima. Did you not notice the splash screen at the start being zero? What's the box look like for this? AI Somnium files. Like, the box art doesn't say any, I mean, I guess it says Spike Chunsoft. And if you get the Switch version, you get a bonus to AI. Who knows what that means? Hey, okay, that's, I'm gonna stop looking at that. I like that he keeps all the horny internal, you know? Like, I think that's, you know, normal to keep your horniness inside.
I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
I'll get to Bayonetta sooner rather than later. The brakes are not going to be cheap, so we'll get that situated and we'll go from there.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father, Renju Okiura.
I'm sorry? He was there? At the railroad tracks? September starts tomorrow?
So let me get this straight.
Anyone tell you about the disaster that was VLR's pre-order bonus? No. No.
You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
Wow, I don't know why I brought that up to you.
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Do you mean the Flash game?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars.
Not the
parked near
Clover
scene.
Flash game, okay.
Using that subway station, it could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy
I mean,
didn't
that's-
do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju,
Does she know about my weird eye?
and you can help me find him.
I've only met one person with heterochromia, despite how often it shows up as a trope in animes. Steering wheel. What's it do? Dashboard. Oh, she doesn't. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Thank you for the sub, Avno. They offered a replica Nonary Games watch as a pre-order reward, then accidentally shipped them all to one guy. That can't be real. That's too funny. Hold up. 999 pre-order VLR bonus. I want the watch. Do you have the watch from okay. Iconic bracelets. Having one of these watches separates the true believers from the filthy mouth breathing scrubs. This is from The Escapist. Wow, okay. So in the very least, they did exist as physical objects. Oh, there's so many outlets saying you can get it. You bet I'll be reviewing that beast like I did its younger brother, and I'll do it while wearing both watches like a boss. Turns out he didn't. I want to watch. Wow. All 3 bracelets were made. They were made, but they were super limited stock. Cringe, yeah.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I've been listening to like true crime stuff all today while I'm like driving about and dropping off the car, getting the car, all that jazz. And apparently not really. It's definitely not a great sign. Everyone who is like that definitely murdered someone. So, you know, you look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I
Okay.
don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Okay.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
Date has been taking care of this kid, and I'm kind of confused about that situation. Like, she lives with him as he's her guardian, but like, both of her parents are alive and well and live in the area. Why is this happening? Why? It'll be okay. I never want to see Mizuki like see that. Anyway, Rinju isn't the kind of guy who would just commit a crime like this. He'd probably just hire someone, right?
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't daddy.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Okay. About the line message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make daddy a suspect, so...
Yeah.
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever.
It's entirely possible he's not. I don't know. This feels too straightforward and easy. And this guy doesn't do that shit. It's gonna be fucking aliens.
You invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Like, in the real world, this seems like a pretty straightforward possible case where that would be the thing.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message.
Okay.
Someone else must have used his phone.
Fair enough.
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car. Somebody else did it.
Okay.
The killer did it, not Daddy.
What if I told you about a fucking snail for an hour? Sometimes a snail is all it takes to fuck up your day. A snail.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Have you heard of the ship of Theseus? A snail built it. His name was Theseus. A tiny boat for a tiny snail with big implications for this world.
What about you?
My motivations are quite complex.
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
What if he got murdered too because
And he didn't pick
aliens or something? The fucking snail did it. Look, I'm gonna go with that, you know? Like, the snail did it. It's all connected. It's all the same fucking universe.
Dawson,
As soon as Ice 9
Connected.
shows up, I swear to God, I'm ending the stream.
Hey, I just just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect.
I got the pre-order story completely wrong. Okay. I was gonna say, like, that seemed a little bit, like, over the top. Also, like, this phone thing is super not safe.
He's acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone.
What if you could have a car, but an invincible snail would steal the power of the car and it existed somewhere in the world and would inevitably steal the car? Would that be fucked up or what? I would find it most complex.
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
What is this voice? It's fucking bad guy from Zero Time Dilemma. Zero. I don't know if I'm doing a good impersonation or not. That isn't okay. I'm not a professional voice actor. I can barely read. That would not be a good career choice for me. Something where I can be a stupid bitch. That would be a good career choice for me. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for coming. I'll have lemonade in the corner. It will be watered down. It's not very good. It will be served in styrofoam cups. It'll have more flavor from the styrofoam than the lemonade. We will be ordering Papa John's later. It will get here late. It will be cold. It will be bad. Everyone will shit themselves later. The bathroom, there's one. It is currently out of order.
No, not one we can corroborate.
Oh, why'd you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
I know people who do like DoorDash and stuff, and they fuck up. So DoorDash and companies like that, you have to like a certain acceptance rate and completion rate on your stuff, else you don't get as many offers and basically you don't get as much money. It's fucked up system. Anyway, he will not accept ones from schools because the kids won't show up to pick up the food and sometimes just don't pay for it. So it's like not worth the trouble. So yeah, living too close to a school, I believe it that you won't get pickups or, you know, drop-offs from Papa John's.
He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Dude, like, if I ever, like, feel backed up and, like, I need to shit, I'll order Papa John's. Like, that stuff is the best laxative on this planet. Like, yeah, the guy who made the company sucks. But if I really need to shit, I'm gonna do what helps me, okay?
Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time.
Like, people are always like, oh, Taco Bell. No, fucking Papa John's. Next bit? No, I'm gonna talk about my bathroom habits. Yeah, no, you're probably right.
No, I told
He's no longer with the company. True. What about walking into a Barnes & Noble, though? Dude, I kind of like Barnes & Noble. Previous bit? I think I'm going to order myself some Papa John's so I can shit.
Renju says.
Don't bother.
So I can shit myself. Unlike you, I cannot shit. I have other abilities. My bowels are quite complex.
I had local cops search the place. They didn't find him.
Where could he be?
I don't have a cell phone, never cared for him, but Iba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I'm looking like I'm talking on Bluetooth, so she doesn't see what I see. Okay, bye now.
All right, boss.
What the fuck does she see? Wait, hold up. What the fuck does she see? Is she seeing what I'm seeing?
Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
I don't think they're actually using video calls.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
What the
Sunfish Pocket.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it.
Okay.
Approximately 6.2 miles north.
It's an aid for the player.
in
Okay.
Akihabara.
It's time to go to the Meadow Cafe. Oh, you bitch. I see what you did there. Oh, don't fucking act like I don't see that shit. I see him. All right. All right. Oh, it's after hours. Fuck this then. Let's come back when they're hot girls.
Can't be.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So on the plus side, I don't think your dad did it. Though he could have committed suicide. Maybe.
Renju.
CIA looking suicide. Really actually impressive that they didn't break his teeth with that maneuver. Is he okay? Listen, if we call the hospital real fast, I think we can probably get him together. Okay, so they're collecting eyes. That's weird. And I also have a missing eye that was replaced with a robot. Who knows if that's relevant? Probably. I'm going to ignore that for now.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss.
Oh, you guys liked each other?
I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Oh, right. That's okay. That's why you were taking care of. Any thoughts?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
Uh-huh.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
What?
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Okay, Pewter.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Great joke. Guy who brings his porn to work.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
I like that he has a color-coordinated pin in his pocket.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Also, he's the only one who's like this guy's Pewter's face is the only one that's like weird when it pops up over here. I don't know why. It's just
I was here first. I was just
just
talking to the
doesn't work
boss
for
about
me.
Renju's murder.
You upset?
2 murders, one right after the other.
Oh, man, some fucking cop should get on that shit. It's awful, you're right.
How could I not be?
Okay, well, anyway, how are you?
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide.
I don't know. Are you sure?
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, Several years ago.
Computer.
Why are you not letting me know about this very critical information, both to my life and probably this case?
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
Like, I honestly think he could have pulled that off. You know, you pluck out your eye. You know, you're working at the maid. Okay. All right. Theory, right? All right. He's setting up a display. Okay. He's setting up a display for the maid cafe. They're going for like a fisherman aesthetic, you know? It's like French maids. You know, you got French maids, nurses. You got police officers. You got like you know, he's like traditionally sexy jobs, fishermen, right? He's setting up for that, right? He pokes out his eye. He's like, ah, fuck my eye, because he was trying to, and then he accidentally did that.
"6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?"
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Yeah. Was I a victim of the previous guy? What happened?
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
Okay.
The decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
Okay.
But they did have 2 things in common.
The guy missing an eye is, the guy missing an eye is the main character. We don't know why he's missing his eye. I assume what they're about to say is part of it.
They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Okay. Cyclops? Because the one eye
a
thing?
few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press.
Classic
I
shit.
killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
Okay.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops.
Okay.
Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological
Yeah, I know.
race of one-eyed giants.
Thank you, Iva.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
The children of who again?
Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
I would love for him to just spout that information off, like, but get it wrong, and be like, Cyclops. That's about butts, right?
Yes, it had to be.
You can replay audio through the log. Okay, thank you.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus.
Okay, thanks.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Did we get him?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
Okay, so we did the thing where we showed up and then we go, oh man, that fucking sucks. And we shook our heads and then we left and then did nothing about it later? This is a very accurate depiction of cops.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
Okay, but maybe you didn't get all of them?
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Am I the guy? Am I the fucking guy? Did I do it? Why did you give me this job if I did it?
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
I'm sorry?
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
I'm sure it will not come up and this will be the last I hear of it.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I've already fed the cats, don't freak out.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Anyway.
Of course not. I've
How you
still got a
sleeping?
mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Yeah, how's she
She's
doing?
sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Yeah, that seems like a good fucking call. Why didn't we do that the first time?
I see.
Like, I feel like one parent death is enough for counseling.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
He looks surprisingly serious. Anything else?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date.
I guess she was
we
also,
need you
like,
to continue your work.
non-communicative at that point.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
But she doesn't really get much of a choice in that, does she? Also, real quick, I do want to try something. Surprisingly serious for a guy dressed like the anime personification of Mountain Dew. That goes on that fucking rare insults tweet thing.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Yeah?
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Yeah.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the back. I thought she was like pouting and sitting in the back. Hey, the fuck? What are you doing?
I ditched the hospital.
Okay.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Yes, they probably are.
Taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right?
Yeah?
Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter.
Why is Mizuki heavy enough to slow down the car? She looks small, but she's actually like in the Guinness Book of World Records, like 2,000 pounds. Just absolute mad lad, 2-ton giant woman, all muscle.
Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Real quick, can I?
Fine.
Okay, I want to do a quickie save. This is a little weird, but I want to actually restart the game. Because I think I can turn on better anti-aliasing. And then the game will look better. So I'm going to do that real quick. Give me like 5 seconds to fix that. Anyway, how you doing? All right. Video options. Anti-aliasing MSAA 16. That sounds good. That's a lot. Quality fantastic. What's anisotropic filtering? Do I want that? Or is it like VSync where it can fuck things up? Turn it all on. VSync can fuck things up. I don't know what anisotropic filtering is. Turn on your bastard. I'm not allowed to do that on stream. Texture filtering. That sounds good. All right, did it say my options? It did. Okay, cool, good. So the textures don't shimmer. There's no reason to have it off. It's not like anisotropic where it's going to fuck things up. All right, so this one is slightly further into the future by about 2 minutes. Yep, no, I remember. It's okay. You don't have to do this. I like cookies and cream over Moose Tracks, but I don't know what Moose Tracks is. Does it have peanut butter in it? Is that why I don't know what it is?
Fine.
All right, slightly crispier and cleaner.
You're going to take me along?
Yeah, that looks better.
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
That is such a small change, but it is worth. It's brownie bits. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. How'd you even get here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should...
You too?
Yeah, honestly. So how you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time.
Okay, well that's cool. Guess you don't like your dad as much.
Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Parent death? Well, in good news, you won't ever have to deal with that again. So that's glass half full right there.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
That is true. Unless if the weather's weird. There's times where that's not like appropriate. You know, after a hurricane, be like, nice weather we've been having. Then that's how you get kicked in the dick.
Brat.
Do you want to catch the suspects?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day.
Okay.
I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
You have? Like, in the last 10 seconds?
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
What?
She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Okay.
Sounds pretentious to me.
So anyway, about Renju.
Hey, about Renju, do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Okay.
Shoko had a secret?
What was it?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Oh,
Scam?
what?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
That's very much a crime.
She got really rich like that.
Okay.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
Your mom was involved in rug pulls? Also, did you guys see that fucking heinous, like, not Gorilla's NFT bullshit that Eminem and fucking Snoop Dogg did? Okay, here's my working theory, right? There are a lot of projects that were started. Okay, think about how long it takes to develop some graphic design shit. Like, we're talking a couple months, right? I don't think that the NFT market burst up until like maybe a month or so ago, right? So I think what happened is that they already invested the time and money making this stupid thing. I thought that was Kevin Hart. No, that's... It's been bursting for a while, but I feel like the real big name shit crashing. Like I saw an article the other day that was like $300,000 NFT sells for like $100, and it's like, you mean $100 NFT sells for $100? Because that's how money works, right? Like, an NFT originally valued at 300K sells. No, but that's what it sold as. It's not like it was secretly worth $300,000 and no one knew. It was always valued at $100, just people didn't know it.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Oh.
If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this.
Well, yeah, because she got away with it, you stupid bitch.
They must have been extraordinary.
Former value is not current value. Right. Like, conversely, like a Picasso or something, or maybe like a Van Gogh. Like a painting that Van Gogh sold when he was like, you know, unknown, probably wouldn't sell for much. But nowadays, if you're lucky if you can get your hands even close to a fucking original Van Gogh, right? Like, things traditionally go up in value because we like them.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it.
Well, you're kind of a bitch too, and I'm doing my best, alright?
Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
Okay.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Can you not be a piece of shit to your, like, not child?
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
Okay.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Okay, hold on. You could have ended that sentence at this comma here. No, that exclamation point there.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Aw, Sugar Shock, thank you for the 60 months of support. That's very kind of you. Thank you. She reads like a believable child. See, look, Trident. That's a child. That's a fisherman thing. See, my theory. It's coming together. I've got this.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yup.
Yes. Please let us through.
See, look. Fisherman. Fishing. Right? It goes with the theme of the restaurant. Sunfish Pocket. I don't know why it's a fish themed. Why is it an aquatic themed maid cafe? What the fuck? That's really weird. That's so fucking weird. A mermaid?
What are you staring, creeper?
I agree.
You're looking at him too, Iba. Hey, what's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Hi, Kagami. Ooh. What's your name?
It's Kagami.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
Thanks. Hey, what's your name?
Kagami?
Okay. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
So Klondike Bar.
I told you it's Kagami! I told you my name like 5 times!
All right, anyway. Hey, that's a security camera.
Did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Hey, so that's weird. Who has access to do that shit?
Is that a spear?
Nope, it's a
It
trident.
more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Yep.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
What a weird thing. Why? Storage menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Some good ass
Isn't
pasta.
that pretty average?
No,
This is average?
it's like 18 bucks. A table. I can't find any clues on it. Table. I can't find any. Okay. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Okay. You can say to the kitchen back there, nothing looks suspicious. Okay. Storage signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. Pier keg. Ridgew's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to these 3
Each
kegs.
keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
God, that guy was fucking light as hell. What? Your dad was a fucking twink. Oil drum must have been some kind of interior
The
decor.
capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Meow, wow, wow, wow.
What?
There's something inside. This is the oil drum.
Sorry, like, to me, that seems very lightweight. But also, I'm a big dude. Relatively, I'm not. 55 times 3, that's 165 pounds. I'm like, easily 30 pounds over that.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Yep. That's why it has a lid.
Let's open it.
So they are like mermaid themed. Okay. I guess that's a gimmick to go with.
This is...
Wait, there's no
This
shadow
is the
for it.
wristwatch Renju always wore.
It's a vampire watch. You see that? That's fucked up.
No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Hey. Wow, 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 wow. There's nothing in it. I mean, I guess it's like Hooters, right? Maid cafes where it's like a cute girl serves you food. She pretends to be interested in you and has a fake personality to go along with it. After the day's over, she complains about all the creepy guys that like looked at her weird. Do they even do that? What part of what I just said is not a Hooters thing? I thought they just said, yeah, no, they listen, I've been to Hooters once in my life, right? And the people I was with were like, dude, I think she's into us, man. Let's order some more. I'm like, guys, like, these wings are just like, all right. It's like not bad, but like, you know, she's not into you, right? Like, she knows she can get a better tip if she like kind of like gives you some down blouse action. Like, this is not like she's not into you, man. I'm gonna give her a good tip. Duh.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
He shit himself?
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Okay.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure.
Yeah. Yeah. They can hold, so 20 liters is equal to 55 pounds, so...
Iba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Zoom. Yeah.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
Why,
It is
though?
a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
Right.
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before
I have a
his
feeling
death.
that he was put in the large barrel to be transferred here. And then his neck looks like he was strangled, so they sedated him, then strangled him.
Strangulation?
Seems like a lot of effort to get to this
Correct.
point. Likely not suicide. Listen. Some people are into weird shit, man. Like, maybe you're right. Maybe it's not suicide. Maybe he was like... It was like a masturbation thing.
The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with
He was
petechiae
sedated?
around the face and throat.
Yeah, some people like downers, man. Take some horse tranquilizers, just have like the fucking weirdest time of your life.
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Classic. Yeah, and then this?
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him.
Okay.
The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
Okay.
More simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Okay.
Do we have an estimated
How do you know it was
TAD?
from behind, though?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
With that level of benzos in your system, you wouldn't have energy for that. You know, he was rich enough to have help. All right, I'm gonna get high as shit. Then I want you to choke me out and call me your little baby slut. You know? Just saying.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be.
Right?
A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks.
Yeah.
We have found no fingerprints.
Have you tried to choke someone with a cloth from the front? Well, I don't go around choking people, so no. But, like, mechanically, I think you could probably do the same thing. Just, instead of, like, pulling backwards with it, you could do, like, you could tie it over itself and then, you know, pull in opposite directions. You know, you're right, but I don't want you to be right because I'll sound stupid for admitting I'm wrong. So we'll just agree to disagree. I'd rather not be wrong. Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Anything else we got going on here that we care? Eye? Yeah, there we go.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's.
Yeah.
The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko had their left eye taken before they were killed. You threaten one guy with a knife once, and suddenly you stab everyone. Yep, yeah it is. I think we're done looking at this guy, right? Did I just see green text? Ah, neck. Okay, yeah, and then now it tells us we're done. Okay, Inspector, what's your name? Of course I remember his name. What's your name? His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami.
Oh, I thought it was Kinju.
Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
What? Zoom! Nope. Well, my work here is done. Yeah, how do I tell the game that I know how he got here? Like, I don't know how to... I mean, like, who do I talk to about the fucking watch? Can I examine the watch? I hope he finds some clues. Yeah, me too. He's investigating something. Okay. So we're done fucking with that guy. Talk to Konami. Oh, there's a box. I looked inside a wooden box. There's nothing in there. A barrel made of wood. There's nothing special about it. An empty wooden box. Another trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with this case. I mean, yeah, it doesn't. It's... This is the kind of drum that has a lid. Yep. Like, what do you want me to find that I'm missing, game? Yeah, we're done looking at that. So we've examined the oil drum. Did I just see a green? No. Oh, yeah, there we go. Can I investigate the rest of the place? Talk to... Oh, right! Fuck! I keep forgetting that other people exist and that I should talk to them. Thank you. It's not a bit. I actually do forget that she exists there, and I have no reason to want to talk to her.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it.
Okay.
I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Do you remember what you saw?
How could I forget?
You remember that? You remember how yesterday we found your dad and he was there and he was hanging from the hook and he was dead? You remember that? It was while we were investigating what happened to your mom, who also died.
I'll never be able to get that image out of my head.
Okay.
Not until the day I die.
Well, I mean, you know, seems to be going around with your family. I don't know if it's like a pre-existing thing or something, but like you should get that checked out. The whole eye removal death thing. You notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said.
Yeah. Were you full of shit?
I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Okay. Anything?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Kid, did you notice anything?
Jeez, you're pushy.
Yeah. Well,
Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
Well, seems like your parents couldn't wait to get away from you either.
Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Too soon? I mean, like, her mom gets murdered, right? And where is her dad? Just hanging around. Not with her daughter, though. Or with his daughter, though.
Hey, are you doing...
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah. Don't you have an investigation to do?
No, I kind of looked at
Or are you
everything.
stalling?
Yes. But deep inside. Seto Kaiba, what do you think? Did you see anything new? Doorway. Club is located on the second floor of a building. Use the elevator to get here.
Iva, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching.
That's an elevator?
Found it.
Yeah, we already checked the
The
CCTV.
elevator records are sent automatically to building management, according to the record from yesterday. From 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
We definitely
I
have.
agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
Can I mind palace the
What?
numbers?
But we aren't done investigating.
Was that on the numbers there? So we found the body at 8:50, right? Or no, he was found. When did we show up? The time of discovery was 10. He died around 8. So he got upstairs, and the weight of the cargo was 310. He weighs... So he weighs 300, or he weighs... The tram car was 310, minus 155, plus a bit, because, I mean, honestly, there's 160 something pounds unaccounted for, sure. But that also does... Wait, no, it's another 155. What? I was just reading off a chat. I actually pulled out a calculator for this one. It ends up being another 155. The barrels were 44. They could contain up to 44 pounds worth of liquid, which is how it added up to enough to get him up in the air.
There are still people I want to talk to.
Like who? There's no one here. Do you want to talk? Who do you want to talk about?
Well, there is one place.
Okay.
Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy
No.
used to go to a place called Marvel a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Do you want to talk to Oda?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Oh.
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
How old is he again? 20?
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Is that it? How many girls does he simp for?
Yeah.
Why does he hang out with so many kids that are like severely younger than him?
Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris. There's no answer. Because he's a man-child.
Have any idea where she might be?
I'm just, I get creeper vibes from him.
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
He doesn't have a real job, so he relates to high schoolers. He hangs out with middle schoolers. Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Let's go to the diner. Is this his mom's place? I don't trust people who hang out near high schools like that are not high school age. Fucking teachers. I'm kidding.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Otis' friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Do you remember me from yesterday? Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter, too.
Hey, Nizuki, can you, not say those words?
I am neither of those things.
Hey,
He went out early this
Also, like-
morning. I don't know where.
she's got more like grandma energy than cougar energy.
I see.
I took out my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Bye then. Wait, hold up.
Oh, everything but my personal favorite.
Did you want to eat here?
No.
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Sweet. I don't have to pay for a fucking ramen. Got out of that one. Alright, Golden Yokocho.
Is this it?
Yeah.
What is
you
it?
know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case.
There are tits here, aren't there?
So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
You aren't ready?
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Specials are written on a chalkboard. I love places like this, man. Nine bottles are on the counter.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
The bar counter.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
What? A picture on a wall. It's a little odd. Or bottles of alcohol on the shelf. Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah, but I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
Yeah, I want you to stay away from Oda. And, in fact, I'm gonna put him on a fucking watch list. Like that guy. Is that a banana hanging from the Oh, they're, okay. They're hangers.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You ever have someone tell you you're an old soul? Someone pointed out recently, and I didn't really notice it until, like, they said it, but that just means you're a weird fucking kid, right?
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for
Okay.
days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You
Usually means you're calm.
haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god. The delivery of that. So anyway, about your dad who died.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
Tits.
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki.
Okay, so here's the
At
explanation.
The time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his
Okay,
pride.
so basically sucks.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
I mean, turns out it worked out. It's been a long time since we
Wait,
went to a
what?
gay bar together.
Sat at a table together like this.
Or that.
We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy?
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Kim.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Okay, well. We should have at least one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because, I don't like how you hold chopsticks.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
No one says that.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
What?
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
How horny is this game? It's mostly just been her calling the main character a pedo repetitively. Like, the horny levels have actually been relatively low.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
This is listed as a dislike in her bio.
Well, they don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Okay.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
Yeah.
This is gonna be rough.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Okay.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard.
Like me right now.
I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Rev? Respect, Mama? No, it wasn't because of that. I just wanted to make a dick joke.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it?
No.
Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes.
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
What? Sorry, I'm going 999 mode. What?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Do you know, Mama? How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Bro!
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
Okay.
I'll pass, thanks.
Dried bonto fish. It's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I'll ask her one day, when the time is right. Why are you polishing? Okay, anyway, I think we should leave. Is this your first time in a place like this? A skeevy bar?
I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
That's weird.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day
Okay.
when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Well, you missed your chance on that one.
Not really.
You should be.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That is a fucking range, girl.
That's a pretty wide range.
Right?
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
How old do you think I am?
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
I heard
Anyway,
that
about
shady
this person
characters
right in
hang
front
out
of
here.
us right now. How do you hate that you're being Date-kin? I think that people should stop saying that anyone... This guy's unreasonably horny, okay?
So who are you and how do you fit in?
There's Rule 30. Of course there is.
No one's special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Are we done here? Curling up a bit. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Anything else you remember of that guy who died? Who's this woman's girl's?
The watch incident.
The watch?
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
You pull it out I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it?
Stole it.
Was it at the scene?
Yeah.
Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
His wife?
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Right.
Daddy had a new lover.
Okay. I have to pee.
You remember where it is?
No.
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
I swear to God, there is going to be a fucking hole in the wall, isn't there? I gave her a nod and a wave and left. Date just steals
get
evidence.
boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes.
Apparently.
I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
That does seem like a good idea. Hey there, you guys fucking gangsters? I'm pretty gangster myself.
Who's this asshole?
That's what I hear
you made
a lot.
a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
And that's how that scene ended.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Whoa.
You bet!
What the fuck? Animation.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Where?
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you.
Okay. I love the...
What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings?
Such, like, old school Yakuza bullshit. I love it.
Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, it wouldn't spill to no cops.
Is that guy okay? Is he dead?
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Did I kill a man? A knife one of them was carrying. The kind of knife nicely at night. Kind that knifes nicely at night. It just might. What? The fuck does that mean? Hey, you good?
I got nothing to say to you.
The fat one, he's holding his stomach in pain. Okay.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
Does that mean anything at all? A Shinto shrine.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns.
What?
Scary lanterns.
Is that a cultural thing?
You don't have to repeat it.
I don't have the reference point there. Kumakuri written on them. That just seems like regular ass decoration to me. Not like anything special. Lockers are lined up on the wall. The door to the next room. The entrance. Last month's schedule written on a whiteboard. Ikakin's beatboxing for beginners. Okay. Permit. Some kind of permit. Some kind of permit. Company philosophy is on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you an order a damn drink look. It's quite the motto. There's a locker near the window. So all Yakuza offices look like this. Is that what, like a regular office, but like, you know, a little gangster? I mean, like, I know about as much as, like, Yakuza gives us.
Hey, Iba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
What?
I know how it's pronounced.
What? Okay.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
The internet is for porn. So, Shoko.
Nothing about her.
Okay.
I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Where's this conversation going? Where's the chairman?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
How do I know these things?
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Do I need to teach you the same goddamn lesson I taught you earlier?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Oh.
He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Okay.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Huh. Suspicious that everything is happening 6 years ago and I don't have any memory of that? Would you want that Yakuza member? Which one? This one? Or this one? I just want to get my hair cut, dude.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
You want to be?
Date, a minute, please.
I'm sure there's a pen and we could work something out.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
Yeah.
There's an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
Sure.
What about it?
Still lit?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Thermo zoom! Ass stains.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
What are we doing for Wednesday? Homestar? I was kind of low-key thinking Homestar for it, yeah. Even though it's not really any bit a part of that. Like, I don't know. I'm running out of good analog horror series. One of the cigarette butts. The tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Are all the other ones? Homestar Runner has a Telltale game? What? Bullshit. How did I not hear about this? Strong Bad's game for attractive people. What the fuck? I'm surprised you didn't know. Yeah, all right. Apparently it was good. It has good rating. 9 out of 10 on Steam. It's a desk. It probably belongs to someone in the gang. There's tons of things on it. A chair. Was someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today.
You also have, like, the craziest fucking line right here.
Although you are an uninvited guest.
Scar?
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here? Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa.
Right.
And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman.
Yeah?
Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here.
Yeah,
and
so...
I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see, somewhere behind that wall.
How about I just use my, like, supervision? Yeah.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall.
What?
I should shoot him.
What?
Wait!
That's illegal.
Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed.
Is he not getting enough what? Violence? Sex?
I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Oh, fuck. The hell? Oh, what?
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
He says out loud.
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
Who else would have? Those 3 bullets, man. What the fuck?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, neither of those are legal in Japan.
Date, load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Okay. I was trying to click, but I guess I just had to wait for it to say I was ready. Okay. Hobo Goblin, thank you for the 3 months of support. I have no idea what I'm looking at either.
You saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
I don't even get to see Tedstone.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face. I know you.
Also, like, you could have shot your boss so many times there.
That's...
Sejima. So, Congressman.
What?
What is this guy doing here?
Well, he's dressed up like that, so he's Yakuza. I don't know why the fuck he's doing that, though. So, about Choco.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now.
Yeah. So where'd all the bullet holes go?
I lied earlier when I said I didn't know.
Yeah, no shit.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Even worse, he's a politician, right? A criminal. We knew that.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know?
Oh, that's awesome, Midnight Fox. I was actually working on a list with Iron Warriors. My guys were painted up as word bearers, so I'm going with that instead. But I think there's some really spicy shit you can do with Iron Warriors. Just play it fluffy and you'll have a fucking good list. You know?
We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
Like, unironically, I think that the Corn Lorder Skulls and the neck, what is it, Noctilith Crown are actually legit. And I take back a little bit of what I said yesterday about the Demon's Codex. I think if you play Monster Mash Demon Codex, you probably have an okay one. Is the Lord of Skulls good now? It was good near the end of 8th edition with some weird builds. You have one unpainted? Dude, it's kind of good, man. It's T9, 2-up save, armor, contempt. You throw on some of the buffs that you can do. I mean, like, you obviously can't run it with the Iron Warriors stat thing. Yeah, triple Lord of Skulls used to be the meta. There was, like, a legitimate point in time where 3 of them was, like, that's your list. I run one in my list.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
Unironically. Also, they're warp locusts for whatever fucking reason, so if you want to mess around with that.
No way. He paid
Same with the
good
Noctilith
money.
Crown and the Master Possession. They're the 3 things in that book that are. I think the Master Possession is the most likely thing to actually benefit from that, but you know. Like, if you're bringing a Corn Lord of Skulls, that's the end goal there.
I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
I fucking love
I heard
Tabletop
that the
Sim.
former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Anyway, we should probably play this game rather than me talking about Warhammer.
Nothing at all.
But I'm very excited about it.
I just want to talk about it.
I got some Marines that I need to paint,
Rohan
but I
was
can't.
my older brother.
It's kind of rainy out. I don't have any spray paint.
He was my big
Well, I have
brother
white
in
spray
this
paint.
organization, and my blood brother.
Like, actually related blood brother?
6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Do you have an alibi?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members.
Yeah, but I mean...
They were also seen on several surveillance cameras.
Okay.
It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko.
Okay.
Including Moma.
All right. He's giving me a glare. Yeah? Makes sense. Where the fuck did he get a Gatling gun? Do you have an alibi?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
Yeah.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
Yeah?
I agree. I can't trust that.
So anyway, about Renju.
The president of Lemniscate?
Win Warhammer? I don't think there's a way I can stream Warhammer. I've streamed it before. It didn't do well.
We aren't friends.
Like sub 100 viewers. Right now, like, if a stream is doing something like that, I feel bad, you know?
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
Like, it's
It was
clearly
just
something
some
that people are
party hosted by
tolerating
some
rather than
company.
actively wanting to watch.
It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we
But
only saw each
to
other
finish
a
my
few
thought from
times.
earlier,
I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Monster Mash with Be'lakor and Greater Demons. I don't know exactly what the list is, but something like that could be okay. The codex wants you to go elite, and you can't get any more elite than that. They're like 300 points or so a piece. You give them the upgrades. You can bring 3 of each. You probably don't have room for any more than that. I guess you can only bring really 12, right? Or 9? -1 Be'lakor. You want to bring Be'lakor in that list, I think. I don't know if that's a good list, but it's a list. What's 300 times 9? That's more than 2,000, isn't it?
The victim prior to Renju?
Yeah, that's like, yeah, that's way more than 2,000. 2,700, yeah, that's not legal. I don't know which one you'd want.
I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
When I get my Warhammer stream rig set up, I'll have you guests on TTS. Cool beans.
Right.
We'll talk about it sometime.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed.
What are you doing?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a...
God, he's kind of got like a ball sack for like under his chin, like right here. It's like weirdly lumpy.
Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business?
Yeah,
A
Peter
congressman
Griffin
meeting with Yakuza?
ass chin.
How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
Sure.
Right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads. Should we go to Lemniscate?
Yeah, let's go. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
Can we arrest anyone for just shooting at us? That seems illegal.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
It feels like I've met him before. We haven't, though. It's not illegal if it's Yakuza.
This is all really suspicious.
I've heard that line, something very similar to that before. It's not illegal if I do it. I don't remember where I heard that. It was some other gangster. Anyway.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Ah! Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
What the
You
fuck?
utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
What?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're
Dosage?
Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
Okay.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium.
Yeah.
What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
What?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
See, that's like... weird. You can't fuck your own eyeball.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
Why are you changing yourself to look like the kind of woman I like? She looks like the boss, yeah. Her hair, at
I
least.
fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well.
The other form is kind of cute in a fucked up way.
I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
So anyway.
I looked into that.
Yeah?
Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Yeah, I can't see what the... Can you move this shit? I can't fucking see.
Please.
I mean, luckily all the highways in this town are very long and straight. Like my cock.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. Yep. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse. Hung from the
Technically, she's
ceiling.
only obscuring the left eye. Yeah, but like all of it.
And their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
Everyone's driving like very responsibly.
Disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Huh, maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
Once the wife gets home, I might need to like talk to her about some car stuff. She's got a later schedule this week, so I'll probably go a bit later as well.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored
IRL?
samurai
Yeah,
castle.
I own a car. But right now it's in the shop because the brakes and the calipers and the drums all like a real adult. Yeah, like a real adult. And I had to do real adult stuff. It's a Prius. It's not an exciting car, but you know, it's a good car, all things considered. Really good gas mileage because every time like you brake it charges the battery for it to go basically any speed under like 20-ish, 25 miles an hour. It goes off of a charge that, you know, gets every time you brake. It's really neat actually, which means that basically anytime you're city driving, you're not using up any gas. So it can usually go for like maybe a couple weeks to a month without having to refuel. Not a plug-in. No. It's the friction that's that happens when we hit the brakes charges this separate battery for driving. And it doesn't start making like car noises up until you get past that point. And then it starts sounding like a regenerative brake. Yeah. It's really neat. It was like kind of random that we ran into it. It was just like the place that we went to had it. It's really obvious technology when you think about it. It makes a lot of sense. Like you're using so much energy to try and stop it that you might as well benefit from it. But yeah, the only time that we really use up much gas is like when we go on like, you know, to go visit my folks or something. It's a 2013, so it's like not a new model or anything. It's pretty all right. The one we had barely any miles on it.
But 20 years ago,
little old lady owned it. I had to get all like the Christian stickers and crap off of it, but aside from that, it's pretty good.
In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Interesting.
Explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value.
I'll tell you right now, like the hike in gas prices as of recent feels a lot less bad than it could.
What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact.
There's some stat about like a majority of driving happens within like X number of miles from home or something like that.
After the accident,
so a majority of the
land back for just 1 billion
thing.
Yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family.
Yeah, because he sold all the land before.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Hey, what's up?
Is this Special Agent Date?
Audio only.
My name is Akaska from HQ.
So we were getting video calls earlier.
Shoko Nadami case.
Or they just didn't want to bother, like, animating the policemen for this, which is probably the more likely thing.
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
Can we chat real fast? Yeah, I was thinking, let me get done with this scene, and then I was thinking about stopping. Welcome home, I love you.
In here, I'm known as number 89.
Is that alright?
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami, and if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is.
I was telling him we need to talk about car stuff once you get home.
I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
Sounds good. I'm gonna make dinner. All right, that sounds great.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
I really don't know why they're letting him do this case. He's way too fucking close to it. Like, if they don't want him to find... Like, I have to assume that whatever we're doing... Like, whatever, like, drug I'm under in order to make me so I can't remember what happened 6 years ago, whatever the fucking reason I have this eye, however it connects with the Cyclops killing, all that jazz. Like, also, I'm taking care of the kid of the two people who got murdered. Like, I'm way too close to this case. Someone else should take over. And it's not like he's like, I've got to do this for me, and everyone goes, all right, but I'm just worried about you. I don't know, the whole thing's sus, right?
I don't know.
It would be less interesting, for sure. I know it's for like story reasons, but you know.
Oh, Date.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and save here, y'all. And then talk to the wife about car stuff. I hope that's all right. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't imagine that the car will be ready tomorrow. If it is, then I have to go get it, obviously. But if it's not, then I predict a regular stream tomorrow. Probably get it back by like Thursday, Friday. So one of those days I'm gonna actually have to worry about it, but we'll probably do a regular stream tomorrow. Start at about 1 or so. Let me check and see if there's a new art on the Boru. Don't see any on the Boru. Let me check my Twitter notifications. Don't see anything there either. The One Piece. I like One Piece. Oh, it's about the cock edit, right? Right. Okay, well, anyway. All right, well, there's that. Anyway, there's that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being weird.